Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. How you guys all doing today? So, it would seem that it's my happy affiliate day today. Anniversary. Ooh. I have no idea how many years that is. What, 4 years now? 5? I have no idea. I've kind of lost track. But welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys are all having a great day so far. And how you doing there, Mr. Dead Soul? I don't know if you're still there, but Mr. Papa55 can. Thank you very much as well for the happy affiliate day thingy-ma-bob. Much appreciated. And yes, let me buy. Let me. So that ad. So there's one there for Mr. Dead Soul, who is now up to 18. Ooh, 18 drops in the zone. Nice. Cool. Right then. So, I thought for the start of this stream anyway, what I would do is load up a new save game, run through the tutorial, because I know some people have had issues with it, not figuring out things. So, what we're going to do is we're going to load up just a standard save game, and we'll go from here. Right, so we need that one, but then we'll get into my one. Right then, let's get loaded in, and yes. Collapsing with a flu. Oh no, Dead Soul, no, that's nasty, yes. Actually, this is the time of the year, a lot of it's going to be coming through, so, yeah. Hey, Green Thumb Farmer, how you doing, buddy? Welcome on. Obviously, if you guys are not following Green Thumb, make sure to click on that link, give him a follow. So, let me just adjust my mic because it's a little bit close to me. So, there we go. Right then, so, obviously, when you first start, so just to explore the pod first of all. And there it is. Thank you very much for the farts there. I think that's meaning relaxing with the flu. Okay. But yeah, anywho, so when you first crash on a Prime, obviously you will be within your drop pod. Now, obviously, this is a safe zone for you guys. Remember that. This actually little pod has the oxygen that's going to allow you to survive the planet to start off with. Now then, within the pod itself, you have obviously this right here, which is for your messages to come in. Now, see, this does tell you that you need to reach that 175,000 Ti and create a blueprint atmosphere. So that basically, at that point, you should be able to then escape from the planet. Until that is achieved, you can't really do much. Now, obviously, within here, we do have a little storage box. We do have oxygen there. And we do have a water, plus some food. And a lerma seed, which is going to be good for getting your plants and stuff up and running. But in addition, we do have a tier 1 crafter right here, which gives you the basics on what you need to get started at least. So obviously, for example, if you actually highlight one, oxygen capsule, obviously around the planet there is loads of resources. Obviously this is going to need cobalt, should I say. Cobalt, what am I like? 2 cobalt to make 1 oxygen capsule. These, until you get a breathable atmosphere, are going to be what you need to craft a lot of. Going on, obviously we do have water bottles. Obviously you're going to need ice for that. Hey Andy the farmer, thank you very much for that. Much appreciated, buddy. Actually, I should put mine in chat as well, shouldn't I? So, here we go. There we go, look at that. Oh, it doesn't like capitals. Streamlabs does not like capitals, but you're good. It's only a second time out. Oh, but yeah, watch those capitals, guys. Watch those capitals. And let me sort my phone out because it's just died. There we go. Right then. So, obviously, going on, obviously, we do have the construction microchip. We have a deconstruction microchip, which we'll get to in a little while. We have a microchip for the torch. We have the tier 1 backpack and a tier 1 oxygen tank, which we'll get to in just a minute. So, obviously, in the upper left corner there is obviously the first steps you need to do to get going. Now, obviously, like I said, while we're in here, the little capsule, we do have oxygen. So, It's fine. So the first thing is we need to craft a tier 1 backpack and then equip it. So if we come into here and highlight the tier 1 backpack, obviously this says we need 2 iron. So what we need to do is come out here and find some iron. So there's a piece of iron right there. Just point and then left mouse and pick up those resources. Go on back. Come to the crafting bench. And oh my gosh, Shawnee is in the house. Shawnee's in the house. We can always tell when he's around. Now, when you get to this point, obviously, once you've got your resources, just highlight it, then left mouse click. That will craft it and put it straight into your inventory. From there, all you literally have to do is click on it and it'll automatically add to your gear. Right, so that's the first piece done. The next piece is obviously an oxygen tank, so we need 2 cobalt, 1 iron, and a magnesium. 2 cobalt, iron. Right then, let's go find them. So, cobalt is going to be this guy right here. It is going to take a little while for you guys to get used to it. On the different resources, so obviously you have iron, we have cobalt. Just point at it and it'll tell you what it is. Also, you've got titanium there. There is some silicon. There's ice, which is good for making your water bottles. And yeah, so on and so forth. In addition, there are blue boxes and green boxes around as well, which you can click into and find a lot of your resources. Now, I can't remember. What did we need? I can't remember. Oh, dang it. See, talking is just put me right off. Hang on, let me go over. Oh, also another thing is keep an eye on your levels at the bottom left, because, yeah, if you get too low, you're going to die. Okay, so I need an iron. Okay, that was the other one. There's one right there. Okay, there you go. Right then, so once you've got the, like I said, same thing again. So once you've got the pieces, come into here, click onto your piece of equipment that you want. Obviously, that will automatically be added to your inventory. Hey there, Rusty Nail. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Now, obviously, once you've got it in your inventory, just click on it, and it will automatically add to your gear. So there's, obviously, the backpack done. There is the oxygen tank. With the oxygen tank, that is going to allow you to withstand the outside a little bit longer. Obviously, you can upgrade it later on. And yeah, so don't worry too much, but just keep an eye on it. Right. And so the next thing is asking us to craft the construction microchip. So this is going to be this one right here. So we're going to need 2 silicon and a magnesium. So 2 silicon, wasn't it? And a magnesium. So silicon. Actually, what was in that box? Because that's probably going to be the easiest way of doing it. 2 silicon. That's a titanium. There's no magnesiums there. But it will take a little while for you to get used to probably the look of the resources. And it looks like we're being hit by a meteor storm. Boom. Crazy stuff. But yes, crazy. And I'm not seeing a magnesium anywhere. Come on. I need to find one. Come on. Now, one thing you can do is if you hold down the left shift key, that will actually allow you to walk that a little bit faster as well. There you go. There's magnesium. Oh man, this thing's slow. Oh, come on. We can do it. There we go. So obviously we've now got the materials, so we can come into here. And obviously we want the construction, so boom, done. Same thing again as previously. So go into your storage. And obviously we've got to equip this onto us. So just left mouse click onto it, and that will add it into your inventory for your gear. Right then, that's the fun part done. Obviously the next part, also we need to create a living compartment. Now that you've got that crafting microchip on you, what you can now do is press the Q key, and you will be able to bring this up. This shows everything that is currently available for you to construct. I have reached a 7-game watch streak. Nice one. Thank you very much there, Rusty Nail. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. But yeah, hopefully you guys are all having a great day. Just kind of want to get through this part so I can get back to my own save game. So yeah, obviously what I will do after the stream, I'm going to actually take this little segment and I'll probably post it as a separate video onto my YouTube. So obviously if you are missing anything, don't worry, you can always go back and re-watch it, so don't worry. Now, obviously we need to create a living compartment, and we're going to need the living compartment door. So we need 3 iron, 2 titanium, and a silicon. Okay, to do this, so let's grab some of the resources. So titanium 1, an iron. There's that. We need iron and a silicon. Iron and silicon. What was in that chest? Actually, this chest is quite helpful, actually. There we go. So 3 iron, 2 titanium, and a silicon. Okay, so as you can see, there's another chest over there, or a crate you can pick up there. Obviously, this one. For right now, I would wait until you got at least a start of a base picked up before you start pulling stuff from it. Obviously, you can get stuff from it if you need it. But for some of the stuff, yeah, I would wait for the minute. There's another one over here as well. Now, personally, what I would do is look at maybe up on this ridge as a starter area. For the simple fact, this particular area where we're in is going to flood. And we need to get up here very, very quickly. So let's come into here, we'll get this living compartment down. We'll do the door, which will click right in it. Obviously, you can come into here and you now have an oxygen environment. Isn't that cool? That's very, very cool. This is the start of your base, basically. So obviously, the nice thing is, as soon as you walk in, same thing as the little drop pod, which is right over there on my pointer. Yeah, this will give you free oxygen. And Dead Soul's in the zone once again. My goodness, my goodness. Oh, yikes. There's another one for that. You're really taking the lead now, Dead Soul. Right then, so once you've got them up and running, obviously you now need to craft a tier 1 drill. So if we open this up, obviously under the machines, here is your tier 1 drill. You need 1 titanium, 1 iron. Oh, who's that? Green Thumb Farmer got in there as well. How you doing, buddy, by the way? We'll get that added. There we go. Right then, so 1 iron is right there. And a titanium, which is right here. It's a little pointy rock. There we go. Now, this doesn't really matter where you want to put it, but I would bring it across here. Now you need to do once. Oh, that wasn't a titanium. That was a magnesium. Titanium right there. That helps. Now, once you're in here, come to the drill. Just click on it, and this can be placed down anywhere off of a platform, basically. So straight onto the ground. There we go. Now, these are going to need power as well. So bear that in mind. So in here, we do have... I'm just keeping an eye on my levels there. I got a feeling I'm going to die in a minute. But we can do a wind turbine currently. So we need 1 iron for that. Now, what I would have... or should have done, should say, is... grabbed a water, maybe some oxygen from the crate there. But, oh well, it is what it is. Nice thing with these, you can just click on it, place it down, and we now have power. And obviously this thing is going to start creating pressure on the planet, which is going to start the terraforming phase. And we're going to die. We're going to die! Dang it. Well, the nice thing is, if you do have a base down, it will... Let me grab that a minute. Put you back inside your base. So let's grab a couple of ice. We're going to grab some water. What do we need? I need an iron and a silicone. Hopefully I can get this done quickly. This is where it gets a little bit more tricky, because I should have really grabbed a water, an oxygen, and maybe with the food. But... okay, we're going to die again. Dang it, but the nice thing is, the crate will be right here, so I can grab that. A little bit of a cheat there. I was expecting that. So, after we got the tier 2 crafter, and this is going to do everything that the other one does. So let's grab some water. Now, one thing to do, when you're crafting multiples of one thing, if you hold down the control key, that will allow you to do multiple items at the same time. So I've just literally crafted 2 water bottles, as you can see right there. Now, to consume it, you've got to do the right mouse click. That'll be the same with the food. That'll be the same with the oxygen bottles and water. Now, while we're here, let's go back and see if we can get a few other pieces. Oh, there's another box right there. Let's have a little look what's in there. Okay, we can grab that. There's nothing. Oh yeah, that was where I died earlier. Now, what I would do is only grab what you need when you need it for the minute. We'll have that. I don't need that. I do need some food right there. We'll come back to that in a minute. We'll see if we can grab another oxygen. It's a little bit of a walk. Once you start getting further and further away, it's a bit of a walk, but it's fine. You will survive. Just hold down that left shift key to make you walk that little bit faster. But once we've done this, what we'll do is we'll grab the pieces we need for the next part. So we've got a crafting screen to create, and then we'll get that placed down. Right then, so there we go. So oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. We'll grab some food while we're here. Now, obviously, crafting screen is not in here, so we'll have to go back. Oh, no, it'll be in here, won't it? So, obviously, those crafting screens are displays, and they'll be under here, the information screens. So, we're going to need iron, cobalt, and silicon. So, there is some cobalt. We need some silicon and iron next. We'll grab that on the way back. There's an iron. And then there's a little black one right there, which is silicon. It will take a little bit of time, don't worry, to get used to all the different rocks on here. But just take your time. If you need to go back 1, 2, 3, 4 times, whatever, to the shuttle or back to your little room, as it's called, do it. Do multiple trips if you can. Another good tip as well, I would say, is if you can, grab some additional iron. Let me do it as well while I'm here. And inside your little room that you've just created, put down a storage if you have it available. And then start filling bits and pieces in there. It's going to save time later on. Trust me, it helps. So there we go. So if we come into here, we'll come scroll down. And under the furniture, we have this little storage crate right there. It's exactly the same as what's out there. But you can place it down, you can pick this up. And you can put products in or stuff into this. Now this only holds 15 items, so you may need a few to start off with. But what we need is this, first of all. Now, depending on the screen, some will mount on the wall, some will go on the ground. You got to try and figure that out. Now, what you may find is when it spawns in, it might be located in the wrong direction. If you hold down the control key and then use your middle mouse button or scroll wheel, you can actually rotate it around just like that. Once you've got it in the position you want, just click the left mouse button. Will place it in the same way you do all the other things. Now, obviously, you do need power. You need power. So, as we've now run out of power, we need to put another wind turbine down. So we got one of these guys. So let's come over here a sec. We'll drop another one down. Now these can be tight, quite tight together, so there we go. We're back up and running. Right, so the next thing we need is the blueprints crafting screen, which is going to be this one right here. So this needs an iron and a silicone. So we got a silicon right there. And there is an iron right there. Oh. Now sometimes with these meteor storms, they will leave products loose on the top. So you can pick them up if you wanted to. Oh, inventory's full. So yeah, if you can, pick them up, okay? Because, yeah, they do help along the way. Now, did I get the iron I needed? Yes, I did. Now, obviously, these smaller ones, these are the ones that are going to need to go on something, whether it be the floor, onto a table, or something. They cannot, unfortunately, go on a wall. Obviously, I could put it on here if I wanted to, really, which I might do, actually. Let's drop on just there. And yeah, obviously this will show you everything that needs to be unlocked along the way. In addition, in some crates and in crash sites, you'll also come across a little blue microchip, which is a blueprint microchip. I'm pretty sure there was actually one in the box right there. When you find one, you need to take it to that screen and unlock it, because it's going to unlock stuff a lot sooner. There we go. So we've got one right there. We'll do this right now. Ooh. Grab that. Grab that, definitely. Super... Was that a super highlight? No, that's aluminum. Aluminum, whatever you want to pronounce it. But yes. But yeah, literally just go through the steps by step. And you cannot go wrong, I will say that. Now, once you've got that blue chip, what you want to do is come into the screen again for the blueprints. And you can see right here, it shows that there's one in my storage. And it says decode the blueprint microchip. Just click on that. And that is already unlocked a tier 1 agility boot. It's going to tell you exactly what it is. So that's going to allow me to walk that a little bit faster, which is kind of nice once it's crafted. And obviously, if I come over to here, I now have it available right there to craft. Obviously, I do need 2 aluminum, 2 fabric for this. Fabric is a little bit tricky to find to start off with, but if you can find some, it will help. Hey there, Mr. Cop TV. How you doing, buddy? Obviously, we do have an exoskeleton. This is going to unlock additional products within this area. So we can add that in a bit. But right now, we need to work on a tier 1 heater. Obviously, the heater is going to start warming the planet up. And while I think about it, let me come into here. And we'll give Mr. Cope a shout out because I haven't set one up for an auto shout out yet. But yeah, if you guys are not following T Miller or Mr. Cope TV, make sure to click on their links, give them both a follow. Obviously, T Miller has been doing some Farming Simulator 25, and Mr. Cope is getting obsessed with American Truck Simulator at the minute. So definitely go over, check both of them out. Let me just pause that a sec. I found a CB channel mod for ATS. The game is as close as it would. Oh, nice! That is very, very cool. Obviously, you got to find people to chat to. That's the only thing. Just be careful. Obviously, if you're on a PG stream, yeah, you want to be careful what's coming through on that CB radio. But very, very cool. Right then, so obviously we do need a heater. So if we come into the Q key to show the construction, and obviously just so you guys are aware, the tab key is for your inventory and such. So yeah. So what we need to do is if we come into Q, we need an iridium, an iron, and a silicone. So this is where it's going to get a little bit more tricky. So let me get rid of this. I'm going to keep the silicon. We're going to pop that in there. I don't need all of them. I'll probably take just one of each of them out with me. So where we are actually located, there's no iridium actually on the ground out here. However, on that corner right there is a cave, which has the iridium that we're going to need now. Because we haven't got a huge oxygen yet, I'm going to actually take a second one. I'm going to have to get some cobalt at some point and craft some more. But yeah, if we come across here, there's an iridium cave, which you'll be able to pick up iridium from the ground, which is going to make life cool. When I first started out and I got to this point, I actually grabbed enough materials to create another little room, and I actually put it on this corner, and it gave me enough time to get over here, get some oxygen before going in, and then back out. Now, while we're in here, so as you've seen, there's those little red things glowing. That is your iridium. Now, at the minute, we do not currently have the torch, but we should get that crafted soon. All you do, same as the other materials, just point at it, hit the left mouse button, and gather it. So while I'm here, I'm just going to grab a couple. 1, 2, 3 of them. In addition, this cave does have other materials, so bear that in mind. So we've got some cobalt, which we'll grab. We've got some more cobalt there. We got some aluminum. Before I die, let me go into here. Right click on the oxygen. There we go. Now things are going to change in this cave quite a bit. Once you start terraforming the planet. And there's a ice right there, so we'll grab that as well. Now one thing to bear in mind. You will need to pick up the ice because 1, it can be used as water. But 2, it's also used in certain build recipes. So what I would probably recommend doing is pick up just what you need, as and when you need it as well. But you're more than welcome to grab a fair few to start off with, craft them into water, and then try and save the rest. There's quite a lot all around here, but they will start disappearing over time, so bear that in mind as well. Yeah, just other people talking. Yeah, but obviously it'll be coming through, I suppose, to your side. So yeah, but yeah, you're not PG, so that's fine. There we go. Get some of that. We'll grab that. But yeah. Now then, same thing with the. Now with these, as you can see, I cannot place this down. So what we're going to need to do is place down a foundation. Now we've got one right here that you can do. So click on that. And obviously you can lift it up, you can drop it down. But once you've got it in place, I think I'll bring it to about there. Left mouse pack, done. And from there, as long as I've got the materials, I've just used up the iron, so we need to get another iron. There's one right there. Just come on over, grab the iron piece. And now we've got enough resources to put down a heater. Obviously, this is a tier 1 heater. Obviously, they go all the way up to 5. And why is that not allowing me to? It should do. Oh, this one has to go inside. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so this is where it's going to get a little bit tight. But some can go on that grid as well. So bear that in mind. Here we go. Let's plonk that in here. So yeah, if it can go outside, put it inside. There we go. Just like that. Now, same thing again. We've lost power. So we're going to need to get some more iron, which we don't have in here. Actually, I'm going to craft them in a minute. Pop that in there. Oh, I need some water. There we go. Oh my goodness. Iron. There we go. That should be enough. We'll grab a couple while we're here. But yeah, once you get a little bit further on, and your base is starting to expand, you could have more and more storages placed down to allow you more space, which makes life so much easier. Here we go. So there's another one of them. Actually, while I'm at it, I'm going to drop another one there. Now, see, once you progress further on, excuse me, you got the backpack, a nice one. Actually, I could probably take that away for the minute. I don't think we need that. Oh, I don't have the deconstruction yet. We'll get that in just a sec. So obviously the next thing it's asking for is a tier 1 veggie tube. And Dead Cell, what is going on? You're in the zone today. Well done. You got the oxygen double one. Nice. So yeah, you should now have this one, is it? Or possibly even that one. Obviously, now that I've progressed a little bit, I can now do a tier 2 tank, which I can replace the current one with. So I can last even longer and longer and longer. It's quite nice. Now I'm going to grab this thing. So I need a silicon and a magnesium. Quickly. A silicon and a magnesium. There's the magnesium. T. Miller and Rusty Nail are in there as well. T. Miller, Rusty Nail. Blimey, it has been very generous today. Silicon. Silicon. Should stand out pretty well. Right there. There we go. I'll grab that. What did we need for the veggie tube while we're here? A piece of iron. So we'll grab some iron. It's always good to grab extra iron while you're out and about. But remember to try and keep some of your storage. The tier 1? Okay, good. There we go. So now, so with this veggie tube, so just a little bit of information regarding each item here. So if he brings back up, so obviously we have the tier 1 drill. Obviously it goes all the way up to tier 5. Depending on which one you have available, this is actually going to give you pressure. Obviously with the tier 1, it's 0.2 pressure per second. It's also going to use 0.5 power per second as well. So you need to make sure to keep on top of your energy, otherwise your base is going to keep shutting down as soon as you put things down. But the nice thing is, later on, you get bigger and bigger and bigger power units. So obviously we've got or power generators, what I want to call them, which give you a lot more. So just keep with it, really. I know when I first got my base set up, I had about 50 of these things down. I had solar panels, I had this, I had that. I had literally everything going, just to try and keep everything going. But once you get to those bigger ones, like the tier 4, tier 5s, oh, it is so much nicer because you're really trying to start forgetting about power. It's crazy. Now, this is the guy we want. So the tier 1 veggie tube. Obviously, this is another one that needs to come inside. Just place that down. And this is going to give you oxygen, okay? Or it's going to supply oxygen to the planet. Obviously, it's only going to be a little bit. Now, we do need a plant to go in here. And right now, we don't have one. And obviously, that's where going out and about, finding them is going to help. But we're slowly working through the first steps. So once you get through the first steps, it just helps set you up, okay, for the rest of the game. So bear that in mind. So obviously, finally, it's now asking us to craft a progress screen. So if we come back into here, so that is going to be the I haven't even got a progress screen. How am I meant to get a progress screen if it doesn't even give me a... So we're going to have to try and find that and get it unlocked. But already, as you can see from this one, okay, we've not got any oxygen being produced yet, but we should do. But heat is being produced. We're obviously up to 74 pk. We have pressure being produced. And overall, we're at 274 Ti, or 275 Ti. So you want to get that up to 175,000 Ti, so you're a long way away. But that is most of it, what you need to do. Just also add in more... Oh, let me get that picking deconstructor, because it's going to bug me otherwise. So obviously we need a magnesium for this. We'll grab that. We'll shove that in. Now, same thing again. That's going to go straight into your inventory. All you have to do is then click on it, and that will add it into your gear slot. Now, with that deconstruction one, if you cycle through your little handheld there with your mouse wheel, obviously you've got a build menu, you have a blank, but you also have this one here. It has a little hammer with the X. That is your deconstruction. So if you point to a item, you'll actually be able to deconstruct it. Now that will also add the materials back into your storage. So make sure before you deconstruct something, you have enough room. Now obviously if you don't have enough room in there, what it's going to do is drop it on the ground. And it can be a bit of a pain. Farmerworks, how you doing, buddy? Thank you very much for the happy affiliate day. Yes, I crafted the construction, but still needs a microchip. If you've got this rotted nail, that is your microchip for construction. What you need to do is go into your inventory. So click the tab key, and it should show in here somewhere. So for example, it should look in here like that. Just click on it with the left mouse button, and it'll automatically add it into your gear. That's what you need to do, okay? It's literally that easy. Now, in addition, you do have a light one there if you want to, but yeah. What you can do is create the tier 1 exoskeleton. This is going to open up additional gear slots. So you can add in, like the torch, for example, and other things. You can obviously upgrade. Obviously, for me now, I can upgrade my oxygen tank to tier 2. I can upgrade my backpack to tier 2, which is going to give me more slots, which is great. And obviously, I could, if I wanted to, create the tier 1 agility boots if I can find the 2 fabric. The fabric is going to be the fun part. Before I go anywhere, yeah, I'm going to grab some food, and I'm going to grab a water. We're going to drop some of this in here because I don't need that right now. We're going to come into here. We're going to craft a couple of water and a couple of oxygens there. There we go. So they can be stored up for later. So 2, we'll grab that food. And we're just kind of curious, what was in that crate? I'm sure there was at least one fabric in there. Now, obviously, this save game is only a temporary one, just to come through and help those people get going. Have you? I love that. I love that. Oh, we've got some iridium right there as well. Typical. That's typical. Let's just come over here. But yeah, check some of the boxes first of all. Make a note of what's in them until you've got enough room to pick them all up. So yeah, you got it. Good. But yeah, like I was saying, I would recommend come up on this ridge here to start off with to create a starter area. Now what I would do, because obviously I'm getting a little bit more full, coming back into the construction menu, we have another crate right there. Obviously, as I mentioned before, if you hold down the control key, you can flip it on a 45 degree axis, whatever you want to call it. 90 degree, isn't it? Should say. If you take your finger off and just use your scroll wheel, you can freeform it and turn it around that way if you wanted to. But yeah, I like it on 45. It makes it look nice and tidy. We'll place that down. Now, what you can do, if you wanted to, you can actually name each of these boxes. Just click on the little label there, type in what you want, for example, and hit enter. It could literally be anything you want. You could do one. You could actually do this. One for iron, one for cobalt, one for titanium, one for magnesium, one for every mining material if you really wanted to. But to start off with, I would wait really before doing that till you have some of the bigger storages to place down, because this is like a basic one. There is at least 2 other storages that come after this, so maybe once you get that second one, that might be worthwhile then going through to make life that little bit easier for storage. And then later on, you get drones unlocked, and you can have them auto sort everything from your inventory once you put it into a storage. But that is it. We don't have the crafting screen right now. Which one is that anyway? Craft screen progress. How can I do a progress screen if I don't have it unlocked? That's crazy. But obviously that will unlock them later on. Actually, just out of curiosity. See, I keep trying to jump because I've got the hover pack on mine. And yes, it's not coming. Is it in here? Nope, it's not there. Is it that one? Blueprints, there we go. So obviously we have to work on... There we go. So there is the progress screen. So we need to work on heat. We need to get it to 2.00 NK. So we need to get lots and lots and lots of heat units being put down. So more of these guys put down to get to that point. But before I go too far into it, I'm going to actually leave it there for this little section. Ooh. But yeah, one thing I will say, be careful of these. If one lands on you, it's going to hurt you badly. But the nice thing is, once you get further on, what you can start doing, exploring ships. And yeah, that's where a lot of things come into gear. But yeah, look at that. We're already getting there. So yeah, I'm going to save it right there because obviously I do want to get in and do some of my own save game. But yeah, hopefully that has helped for you guys out. But there we go. So hopefully that's helped Mr. Rusty now. At least you got your bits sorted. And hopefully that will help. Obviously from there you can then just keep expanding. Add in more shelter pieces, more doorways, stuff like that. You'll be fine, trust me. Just take your time. And also make sure to pick up ice and cobalt to craft your waters and your air, your oxygens. Keep a couple on you if you can. But don't stray too far until you got some more of those higher tier oxygen tanks. And Andy the farmer, there we go. You got a land in there, so let's get you added. While I'm trying to find you, let me get mine loading up. Look at this. There we go. Andy. I'm sure I had an Andy the farmer here there somewhere. Where is he? That's weird. I've not seen you. I'll add it. I'm sure you've had a drop in there before. But we'll add you. Andy the farmer. And Papa 55 can. Thank you very much for the 400 biddies. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Right then, so for my own save game. You did? I thought so. I thought as much. Let me see my other bit of paper. Did I put you on the other piece of paper? Is that what it is? Oh, you're on the back. There we go. Okay, let's scribble that one out. There we go. Yes, there you are. Damn, oh, I'm dumb. Yes. Too many names, getting. Too many names, that's the problem. But anyway, so... update for my save game. Right, let's show you where we are so far. So obviously we are on Selenea. And obviously to be honest, I haven't really done much on here. I've added a few things, as you can see. However, big news is I'm oxygen fully up on the oxygen, which is nice. And we have some redwoods now coming in. You've now equipped it all three. Cool, Rusty Nail. Cool. What I would recommend then is there's something called an exoskeleton in the microchips. Not the microchips, in your crafter. If we come into here, So you should have available this tier 1 exoskeleton. You need titanium, silicon, magnesium. If you equip that, that will open up more slots. And you'll be able to have more things on you. So you could have a construction on you, a deconstructor, light, a compass, all of that. So yeah. That I would definitely recommend. Up to living quarters. Nice. Yeah, so with your living quarters, you will need 2 iron, 1 titanium picked up for the actual compartment. But you'll also need an iron, a titanium, and a silicone for the doorway to get in. Okay. The nice thing is, the further on you get, the more unlocks. Now, so we're on breathable atmosphere. We're heading to natural life. We're at 30%, so it's getting there slowly over here. I want to check something. Okay, blazer. Yes, okay. So, one thing I have noticed is, obviously, we've got solar, quartz we can craft now. Pulsar, obviously the blazer is coming. But as yet, I've not found magnetar quartz for crafting. That is the only quartz currently that cannot be crafted, which is kind of weird. For the simple fact, if I come over here, if I highlight the cosmic quartz, the very first thing in that list is the magnetar quartz. Everything else you can get quite easily, but the magnetar quartz is one thing that cannot be crafted that I can see yet. Unless, I think, if I remember rightly, the quasar, the green one, can be crafted, or unlocked I should say, later on Aqualis, whatever it's called. So yeah, I'm hoping, obviously with the DLC that's coming out later this year, hopefully, they'll add that in as an option. So then we can actually start crafting, or auto-crafting, the cosmic quartz. So yeah. Obviously I know that Farmer Marks has completed the entire game, so yes. Oh. One sec. Sorry, my phone was a little bit loud there, volume-wise, so I thought I'd just turn it down. Right then, so, yeah, so, right now, on, obviously, Prime is now fully terraformed, whatever you want to pronounce it. Humble is now into its final phase, which is the animals. I did go through and I've crafted one animal that I found the DNA for. And oh heck. One sec. Let me change screens a sec. You're gonna lose the games for the minute, but I actually sent Farmer Mark's picture of these yesterday. Let me bring it up first of all. But yes, I have my first creature now over on Humble. Open a new tab. And it is this little dude. Yes, this is my first creature over on Humble. Yay! So at some point, I do want to go back over there. Once the animal stage is a little bit further on, and see if I can find some other creatures to create, which is kind of nice. One sec, let me open that. Now my stats over there on Humble is that. Or it was yesterday. I haven't been back today, but that is my current stage. So obviously mammals are now being produced. I think it's a little bit higher actually than that when I finished last night. So things are definitely progressing quite well over on Humble. So that'll be nice once that gets unlocked and stuff. Now, actually, while I've got this down, because obviously I know Dave has mentioned this, let me bring up Steam. So, for those who are playing Planet Crafter, obviously I mentioned this the other day, obviously they have announced a new DLC coming for Planet Crafter, and it's called Toxicity. It's right here. It's going to be coming, it's still being worked on, it's still being baked at the minute. But from the sounds of it, it's going to be a toxic environment that you have to purify and create and terraform, I keep saying terraform, and terraform. So this is going to be a fun thing, because also they're adding in new tools, new machinery to clean up the biomes, new elements and stuff like that. So definitely looking forward to this. I really, really am looking forward to this. I know Farm Marks has already got the entire thing complete and is probably definitely looking forward to that. So maybe look at saving this, bookmark it if you are playing. Because, yes. Also, Farmer Marks, because you are a streamer as well. This is for everybody else who streams. If you go to... I don't know if you're over there yet, but if you go to Keymailer and sign up and link your Twitch account to Keymailer, you could receive the DLC free by requesting it. So there's ways of getting free games if you wanted to. So yeah, bear that one in mind. Quite a few in my Steam library now have been ones I've been given free to test. I'm trying. So anyway, back to my base. So as you can see, actually around the planet, we do have redwoods starting to come in. I've just completed doing these two, and I love the little cart that you travel on there. Oh, that's so much fun. Shawnee is in the house and in the zone. What a surprise. Actually, Shawnee is now in second place, by the way, guys, to Mr. Dead Soul. Just thought I'd say that. Obviously, one of the things I do need to do, and I totally forgot about it, is I need to get some algae generators down at some point. But yeah, I've now completed clearing that out. I've cleared that area out now. I've cleared out the area you touched down on initially, I think, for the minute. There is obviously the mine area that you go into. I've actually put down an additional couple of heaters and pressure drills. But I didn't want to do too much because of these trees popping up. And this is something that I thought about the other day when Dave was placing or expanding his base. He doesn't want to come too far back because obviously these redwoods could end up going through like his heaters and such. So that could be an interesting thing for him because I know he's got his heaters up in this corner, I believe. So yeah, he may want to move them if he's out there lurking. But yeah, the base is slowly getting there. I'm trying to come up with different designs for each of my bases. This one's kind of brought in these little... which one's this one? That's the rounded living compartments. The only problem is, you can't really put anything up against the walls. It's kind of a pain. Maybe some curved furniture or something like this. Corner sofa or something, maybe. We'll see. But yes, got things going. Obviously, I've got the rockets placed down. One thing I am doing is I'm importing some, as you can see right here, the uraninite and bauxite into here. Obviously, that, when it comes in, is going into these two guys, which is then going to give me my aluminum, my uranium uranium. No, whatever that one is. And obviously my super alloy. So yeah. Did you get my last one before this? Did I get your last what before this? I know you said yes. Yes, I've got one. Obviously, Andy the farmer is saying just do it, make your dreams come true. Win. Oh, did you? Oh, did? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've recorded everybody so far there, Farmarks. Don't worry. I've got it on super loud in my ear, so yeah, don't worry. But yes. Anywho, I'm getting sidetracked there. Sorry, but yes, I've got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. So up here we have my bees producing honey and such, so that's kind of nice. I do need to at some point, probably on Prime or Humble, set up additional ones of these guys here, the interplanetary craft things, exchange things, to start supplying Aqualis, what you pronounce it, with different materials, because it turns out you cannot use these extractors on that planet. So yeah, you have to literally pull in everything you need from elsewhere. Iron, the whole freaking lot. It's crazy. There is stuff around there, but you cannot put anything down to pull it from the planet, which is nasty. But anyway, so another thing as well. I can't remember what level they unlock, but at some point, this right here will unlock for you guys. This is basically an atmosphere water collector. This is going to collect water from the atmosphere. So obviously when you first starting out, you're probably collecting all the ice, you're crafting it into water bottles. This will do that for you when it gets unlocked. So if you can, once it gets unlocked, get one of these down and start gaining water from the atmosphere itself. It's going to save some of your ice later on. That is for sure. Now, obviously, in addition on top here, we do have some gas extractors running. Obviously, one is doing methane. One is doing nitrogen there. And then over on this side here, so far, I do have my crop plots tier 2. And they're being all boosted along with some oxygens over there. Now, obviously, one of the things I do need to do is put down some algae generators. That's not the one. Algaes. See, I'm having problems now as well. Try to find things. There it is. So, I don't know if I've got all the resources I need, but we'll have a little look. So, first and foremost, we need some bio nuggets. We'll do a couple if we can. There's that. We'll grab some fertilizer. Hopefully I've got some here. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll be fine. We need some magnesium. 1, 2, 3. And we need 6 super alloy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I need to make sure I've got at least 3 waters on me. So I've got 1, 2, and 3. Now I don't... Oh, do I have any growth? Oh, I do. 1, 2, 3. While we're down there, we'll put down a platform. I'm going to copy what Mr. Dashnet did yesterday. I'm putting down a platform. And I'm going to put down the multiplier as well while I'm there. Oh, helps if I get the right... key. So we need, hopefully I've got everything. Explosive powder, 2 of. We need a uranium rod, right there, and we need some obsidian. There it is. 1, 2, and 3. But yeah, this part I'm going to copy from Mr. Dave because I totally forgot all about it. I got everything else going, but I didn't really get this sorted out yet. So, I'm going to come down to this lake or riverway right here. I think I'll come over this area here. It's probably going to be a little bit easier to sort out. So, first of all, I want to put down a platform. Let's bring it out a fraction to there. That's better. We'll stick down you there. Then from there, also we're going to put down 3 tier 2 algae generators. So 1, oops, 2, and 3. The nice thing with this is going to help with my oxygen and plant levels as well. Now, with them being there, what I can now do is if I put those growth multipliers in there, that's going to hit them. And, yeah, multiply that up a bit more. Cool. Now, one thing I do need to do is set up a storage for the algae to go into. And hopefully I can get out of this area a little bit better. Let's go over there. But, yes. I am up to you. The drill. Nice one. Yeah, the drill is great for getting your pressure building up. Mr. Rusty Nail. Cool. So obviously year 1. Let me come into here. Is going to be your tier 1 drill. Obviously that needs a titanium and an iron. This one you could just place down on the ground anywhere. Oh, while I think about it, while I was actually going through, I can't remember if it was up there or down there, but I did find my first little dude, my little effigy. I now have this little guy, so I'm hoping at some point to be able to get that crafted. I don't think I've got any of the traits yet on here for it, but I'm hoping at some point I'll get that unlocked. But yeah, that's another thing as well. The other by the way, I forgot to mention. Obviously, the other day I was showing off my effigies on Prime. Obviously, I had 5 out of the 6 that I knew of. It turns out, on here actually, I don't have it here, but I was going through... where was it? Actually, it might have been that. Nope. It was one of these other stations anyway up here, and I actually found my little Sharky effigy. So I actually took that back to... Prime, so that is now finished the collection there. It turns out that other one that looked a little bit odd with the 6 legs, that is my little dude that's on Humble. So yes, I'm happy. I've got him. They're all there, so yeah. Hopefully there's more effigies out there for us to collect. Let me grab some water because we're going to be going hunting in just a moment. So that was location 3 is complete. One thing I will say is when you do get into there, there's the elevator that goes up to the cart or whatever it is up there. Dang, that is a long way up. That's all I can say. But yes, it's cool. Shawnee's in again. Shawnee, where are we? There we are. So, one thing I do need to do is grab my car. So hopefully it's emptied out now. Ooh, I do have some redwood seeds, so I could get that down at some point. But right now, I want to go clear somewhere. So let's shove these in here. We do have some stabu fish eggs as well that I found over there, which is kind of nice. What is that? A 1300% oxygen. Oh, jeez. Do I have a tier 3 tree spreader items? Let's see. Tier 2 fertilizer. There. Oh, do I have the bacteria? That I don't know. Nitrogen. I think that could be the one thing that holds me up. Is a bacteria. I don't think I've got any shipped over here yet or brought over. Bacteria. Nope. Have I picked any bacterias up yet? That's the thing. I've got some mutagens. A tier 3 animal food. Dang it. Doesn't look like it. I've still not put the coca and the wheat in yet. Should do that at some point. Let's see. If I can grab that. I'll grab a zeolite. Where's the zeolite there? We'll see if I can actually craft a bacteria. Why you would want to craft bacteria, I don't know. But we'll come out here. We'll come into my little laboratory. Oh, that's a point. We need a storage put down for gondola. Yeah, that's it. Yes, the little thing that goes across there, the gondola. Yeah, I love that thing though. I like it because obviously you can open up that front door as you're traveling. It's like, yay! You're up to the wind turbine. Nice. Yes, you're going to need to put a fair few wind turbines down. Obviously, in that little clip that I did at the beginning, I was up to, 3 or 4? Just for a few pieces. So yeah, you're going to need to get a lot of turbines down, Rusty Nail. So grab some iron and put, I'd say maybe 5, 6, 7 down. More the merrier, let's put it that way. Yeah, I need a storage, don't I? So we need a microchip. Ooh. I have tons of microchips, by the way. Just from over there. Actually, this is what I collected just from those 2 areas. So let me come up here. From there and the upper area of there, I literally collected all of those microchips. It is crazy. It really is. All of those right there were from those 2 areas. Ooh. Imagine all the other stuff that was collected as well. What do I want? Super alloy. We'll grab 2 of them. And we're going to stick the back... what do I want? There. Put the algae in here for the minute. Algae? Is that right? Doesn't look right. Is it A-E? I can never remember which way this goes. Algae. Oi. A-L-G-A-E. It is right, okay. A-L-G-A-E. Yep, that's fine. So that will start coming in. Hopefully quickly, if my drones aren't too busy. Let's have a little look. How many drones have I actually got at the minute on here? So we do have 25 current drones. It looks like a lot of them have just shot off to do some work. Great. But yeah, at some point I do need to get loads more of these put down and on probably Prime and on Humble. But yeah, the big problem is going to be those cosmic quartzes to... Obviously the tier 2 rocket, that's fine. The circuit boards, fine. The super alloy rods, fine. Even the uranium rods, fine. But those cosmic quartzes are going to be a pain in my behind. Just out of interest, what is the capacity on this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, it's only going to be delivering 25 pieces at a time. But look at that. A couple of minutes and we've already got some there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll do some more later. We need 3 waters. 1, 2, 3. And I'll take a drink while I'm here because I'm yakking far too much. But yes. It is crazy. Let me grab a bacteria. There we go. Right then. So, the next area I need to address. So let's bring up the map. So I'm right there. So I've done that now. I've done that. I do still have the teleporters right in there, by the way. So don't have to worry about too much about it. Let me try again. But what's the point? Oh, Team Miller, you're not having much luck today. Are you not having much luck? Oh my goodness. So this is the next area I'm going to be attacking. I've already done some of the base there. But there is a bit that goes into a tunnel from the looks of it that hasn't as yet, I don't think, opened up for me yet. So that I need to get into. But yeah, this is where I want to head off to now. And I'm pretty sure I have that teleported already. 3 is over there. I think that's location 4. So, right, so I've got my trusty dude there. One thing I will grab is... Oh no! I've got no fusion cells. Might have to craft some in a minute. We'll get over there first of all. So, location 4, hopefully. It didn't even fall, really. Maybe you were a little bit early. Let me do mine quickly. And what I'll do is I'll just do a refresh. Maybe it's having a funny 5 minutes again, like the other day. I'm going to join Farmer Mark. So there we go. And Mr. Green Thumb. There we go. Let me click on Plinko and refresh. So there you go. If you try it one more time, you should now have an extra option. There we go. That is up and running. Let's see if anybody, before I get into it too much. We have one there for Mr. Shawnee. Go on, T. Miller. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, man. Yeah, it's not liking you today, is it? That's all. Hello, Mr. Donby here, by the way. How are you, sir, today? Oh, we got an Andy the Farmer. Oh, my goodness. Don B here with his little pickle. There. And we have got Andy the Farmer. Who else was that in there? Oh, was that Farmer Marks, wasn't it? Yes. Farmer Marks. You're up near the top, aren't you? Oh, there we go. Names are blurring in together, so yeah. Yes, there's a bit of a party going on there. Unfortunately, Dead Soul, Papa 55 Can, I'm guessing T. Miller are all grouped together. Billy No Mates, myself, is on the next layer there. And is Green Thumb going? Yep, there we go. Nice. Mr. Green Thumb Farmer is now up to 10. Way to go, buddy. You see the dancing gummy in... Yes. Yes, I see him at the back there behind Farmer... Andy the Farmer. Anywho, so this is the next area, before I get preoccupied. This is the next biodome area. Now, I'm going to keep everything on me, so I should now have enough to get in here, which I do. Storage-wise, okay. I do need to put down this planter, first of all, before we go in there. So, let's grab this. We'll drop you there. And we'll put some redwoods into that. Obviously, that is going to boost my oxygen by... 1,300%. Oh my goodness. Yes, you landed on your head. So the nice thing is this area should now start bringing up trees. There they are. Look at that. Oh my goodness, they're growing literally in front of our eyes. Look at how fast those redwoods grow. My goodness, there's one there. There's another one coming up there. There's another one there. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Probably by the time I come back out, they'll probably be fully grown. But that's cool, that's cool. Anyhow, we need to get in to here and start pulling some items out. Yep, we should be fine there. Oxygen is fine. So, what do we have in here? See, these sort of things would be kind of nice, I think, if we could craft these and hook them onto the back of our little craft there. Yeah, the redwoods look really good, actually, don't they, Don? Obviously, you got some growing right there as well. They are lovely. I was going to say Giants have done a good job, but yeah, the Giants didn't do this game, did they? Oh, we're being hit by a meteor storm outside. What we got? What we got? Oh, I would say that is a super alloy meteor storm coming in. Oh, they're evil. They really are evil. I've been hit a couple of times with them, and they've killed me. Oy. But anywho, let's get on and see if we can start finding some bits and pieces. Now, obviously, one of the big things is you do have to check these trucks as well, because they do have storages. There we go. Unfortunately, you cannot deconstruct them, but it is what it is, or get into them. But this is one I seen from the outside, and it's all plants orientated. I like this one. I don't know why, but I really do. Ooh, hello. Can I get into you? No. Can I? I want to get into that. Right, there we go. We'll take that. Thank you very much. There we go. Grab some of that. Got to check it everywhere. Really, really do, because there's boxes hidden in places. Let's get rid of that because it seems to be easing off. We'll get into the middle area in just a minute. But yeah, once my inventory is filled up, we will be putting down the car to start getting collected from, which we're almost there. We do have a door here. We're going to need to find 2 chips to go in there. Okay, no worries. Hopefully that'll be within this area somewhere. But what have we got in here? Ooh, we got some funky looking mushrooms. See, now this is the sort of thing I would love to be able to pick up. I've got some eggplants there. Why can't we pick up some of these guys? I want to craft some of these. I want these. Hopefully we can later on. But yeah, I just want to go around the outside because obviously we do have some boxes here. Oh, Klee. So, what's going to be easiest for me to get back out? Let's plonk you down over here, actually. Oops. So right click. And one nice thing is, if this ever gets filled up, one of the things I do tend to do is, and I only just started doing this actually, but obviously you can put down a platform within this area, stick a couple of additional storages on this platform, and you got extra storage if you wanted to as well. So yeah, that helps. Alright then, let's get rid of all this. We don't need any of that at the minute. Obviously I do have this set to the highest, so the drones will come straight in and get that cleared out if there is space and storage at the main base. Right, where were we? So we were... Was it down here? Yep, there we go. There's this box. The crate, should say. Well, I'm kind of working my way inwards at the moment. If there's any crates around here, I'll grab them. Then I'll go on in. I did see a fair few on the inside here. Now, wouldn't it be nice if you could go into there and get a bee? There's another thing as well. When I was going through that other area, they had like these little tree planters. And T Miller is finally in the zone. First time today. Nice one. And he's quickly followed with Mr. Dead Soul. Well done. There we go, there we go, there we go, go, go! Right then. But yeah, I found some, like, the little planters, and when obviously we've gone to the deconstruction one, it did highlight, but it was red. It wouldn't deconstruct properly. And there's another one there for Andy the farmer. Closely followed by Farmer Marks. Nice. There we go. Gotcha, gotcha, gotchas. So yeah, it would have been kind of a nice little... the thing is, it actually stated it was helping the environment as well. It was given like oxygen or something like that. Oh, there's one card. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Is that Mr. Don B here in there too? Okay, we'll get you added. There we go. Super Trooper, Super Trooper. Party, indeed. It is, it is, it is. Right, we don't need... Well, we need that. We'll do that. But yes. So one of the things I did do yesterday is I went over to Aqualis. And I have started creating a little base area. But obviously the big thing is needing the resources to build it is a bit of a slow going thing. But I'll get there. We will get there. Alright, is that it? Is that everything? We've got some oxygen in there. Have I missed something? Ooh, can I get up there? I want to go up there. How do you get up above? How do you get up there? Can we come up here somehow? I am sure I am missing something because I've only got one access card so far. I'm sure that said it needed two, didn't it? But let's clear this little lot first of all. There. 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 Oh, yes, there we go. We got this lovely little elevator. Typical. You have the exoskeleton. Nice, Rusty. Now that will give you a few more slots to allow you more items to be placed on your character. Alright then, so somewhere up here must be the other chips. There we go. Oh, heck. Oh, yeah. Another one. No! But that's fine. I like him. He's cute. He kind of reminds me a little, like a bit of, almost like a mole type thing. But yes, I want more effigies. I think they're cute. Come on, fly. There we go. Right, so we must have another storage somewhere. There we go. I see it now. On the desk right there. There we go. 2 done. Right, actually. As you can tell, I'm not a big fan of walking around places, so there we go. Oh, I wonder, can I? I have an idea. Let's take this down and around the side here. And I'm going to go like this. We're going to back you up. There we go. And we're going to open up this door with 2. And oh yeah, there we go. There is all the crops. Now if this can get empty... Oh, can I empty this out quickly? Put it on the other side of the door. That's going to make life so much easier. Oh. I don't want to deconstruct. I want to do that. Whoa, that was close. Right then. What have we got? Come on, give me goodies. I want lots and lots of goodies. So we do have some wheat in here. So I'm hoping, because obviously this whole area looks like it's crop orientated. I'm hopefully going to get lots and lots of seeds up here. But let's have a look, see what we can find. So let's drop you down. There. We'll get my storage emptied out. And hopefully the drones can start picking some of that lot up. Let me have a little bit of that. Right then. See, this is the sort of thing I would love to have as on my own base. Huge domes like this. And just don't eat the pickles. Yes. It's always the same people going, yep. It does seem like it, doesn't it, T. Miller? You got the exoskeleton. Have a good one, T. Alright, catch you later, T. Miller. Sorry. My bad. My bad, I missed it there. But yeah, thank you, and I'll catch you later, buddy. Right then, you have one screen up. Nice. Yeah, just keep doing one at a time. Go in, go out, go in, go out. And you'll get there, Rusty Nail. Just take your time. Even if you have to go out 2 or 3 times just to get the resources. Obviously, once you get more of those little pods placed down, you will find you can start putting down your own little storages, or more of these little storages, to start storing some stuff up, so you're not constantly going in and out, in and out, in and out. I'm kind of looking at this, and it's almost like a little mini biome. And it's kind of like, well, is there any little larvae in here as well? See, now that would be kind of cool. I know each planet has their own specific larvae, so I'm kind of wondering, would it be in here? Doesn't look like it. This is more of just a planet, plants, I guess. But like, what the heck is that? Gimme, gimme, gimme. But no, it won't. But yeah, I love this. This is really kind of cool. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to do this yourself? Yeah, the game is great. I love it. It's really taken a lot of my time away from Farming Simulator. Let's put it that way. Oh, what we got here? Hello. Gimme! I want a plant in the pot. It's not gonna give me it, but oh well. Look at this! I want that sort of thing. No. Now, one of the things is I do have the destruction thing on, just to show anything gets highlighted, like that, for example. If I wasn't paying attention, I might have missed that, so there we go. Same with this right here. Oh, look at that, another one. Oh, and we got a fuse. Yes, we got another fuse. Cool. I don't know if I'm going to need to get any more, but I may have to go back to the base and craft some more. Ooh, froggies. Right, so where does this one go? Where does this card go? Let's have a look. Maybe further down, but I think for the minute we've gone all the way around, so I think this room, for now anyway, is done. So I don't get lost, I'm going to pop a piece of material down, obviously this one being iron, just to say I've done that particular room. While we're here, we're going to clear this little lot. And I want to make sure to keep hold of the access card. I'm going to take the food because I'm hungry. We're going to keep that because I know in certain places you do need to add a fusion cell. So we'll keep hold of that. So this is, it looks like the bees and such. Is this where we just were, wasn't it? Nope, this is a new area because it's also got new crates and stuff. So we'll just go around, we'll grab everything we can. But yeah, I would love to be able to actually harvest some of these plants. And I'm sure a lot of people have said the same thing. Who knows, maybe it's insight into future crops. Right then, let's have a look. Anything in the middle here? Oh. Yep, there's a crate. Grab that. But yes, I'm actually probably worse of a hoarder than Mr. Dajna himself. Because obviously he's now getting to the point where he's actually just dropping stuff on the ground. Me, I don't really like doing that unless I absolutely have to. But yes, It is what it is. Now, where is that elevator? Oh, who's that? Mr. Farmer Marks is in the zone. Well done. You are added. There it is. So, click on there. Thankfully, we do have power over here, so that's good. Actually, I'm just going to walk around here, because you never know, I might miss something. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Okay, there is a second access card. But there's also that we can take. We'll read that later. Now, can we cheat it? Yes, we can. Good. There we go. There's another storage crate there. Getting lots of these trees now, aren't we? Oh, nice. Gonna have to get some more of those tier 3 tree spreaders down. That's for definite. There we go. Done. We'll do it the safe way. We'll behave this time. Right, I don't think there's anything else in here, so that room is pretty quick and easy. But just so we know, or I know, that this room has been done, at least for the minute, we'll pop that there. And we'll shove a lot of this in here. There we go. Lots. Yeah, one of the things I did find in other place is a lot of fuses. There was a heck of a lot of fuses over there. That is for definite. There we go. Oh, that's another thing as well. Because you put a platform here, technically you could put down a teleporter as well. Inside the building. There we go. Ready. Let's see what we got now. Anything good? So they've got a message up on the display there. 1, 2, 3. My blueprint screen is orange. Yeah, so what you want to do, Rusty Nail, is rotate it. So if you hold down the left control key, and then on your mouse, use your scroll wheel and rotate it around. Once it's gone green and facing you, you should be able to then place it down. Did I just go past one? I did. So actually, if I come into here, I don't think I have anything I can do. But, yeah, so say for instance like that. So yours is probably shown like that. Now you could do with just a scroll wheel and rotate it around like that. But if you want it to go on the 90-degree axis, press the control key and then do the middle mouse scroll wheel, and that will automatically rotate it on 90 degrees. So 90, 180, 270, 360, so on and so forth. Now, depending on which screen it is, it will either need to go on the wall itself, which is usually the bigger screens. So those big screens, they go on the wall, but then the smaller ones can go on like the floor or a other object, like a storage box. Those little tables are kind of helpful, to be honest. You got it? Good. Cool, 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 cool. I don't see anything else around here, to be honest. Oh, there we go. There we go. But yeah, I want more wheat seeds. And can we get upstairs? Or is that just for decoration? Ooh, I might be able to do it. Yes, there we go. Where there's a will, there's way. There we go. Let's see. There's one there, so there must be... Oh, dang it. I was hoping there'd be one on this side as well. But I have interest. How the heck do you get up here then? I am not seeing a little elevator for this level. Oh well. It is what it is. But that's pretty much sorted for the minute. Hey there, Cowboy Mike. Thank you very much there, buddy. What am I selling that is making 625? I have... what's it? Uranium rods, iridium rods, and at the minute, some fabric. And what was the other one? Oh, the pulsar quartzes. I'm crafting a lot of pulsar quartzes, so I thought I'd throw them in as well, just for the moment, to sell. So, oh yes. And who was that? Mr. Dead Soul's in the zone again. But yeah, thank you very much there, Cowboy Mikes. Yes, it is my, it's either 4th or 5th year anniversary on Twitch as an affiliate. It's kind of cool. Time has flown far too fast. That's all I can say. But how is Mr. Cowboy Mike's doing? It has been a long time since I've seen you in here. Alrighty, there we go. Let's sort that out. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to teleport or transport this back to the base at some point. Now, is that everything up here? That can't be it. There's a whole load of other biomes. Is that it? Oh. Dang it. Dang it! That's kind of annoying, but oh well. Yes, one thing to remember, like I said earlier, keep an eye on your health, your water level, and oxygen. Don't do a Billy Alpaca. There we go. I'll grab one of them while I'm at it. So we're at location 4, wasn't it? Let's go over there again. I don't think there's anything else. Let's have a little look inside. So we did do the bees and such. Can I get up the top here? Yes, I can. Kind of. Yep, there we go. Yes, we did this biome. That was fine. Can I get up here? Yeah, so that's the tree biome, so that is fine. I did do that one. We did... Did we do that one? What's that one there? Oh yeah, that's that one, okay. Yeah, we've been in there. And I'm pretty sure... Yes, that's the other bees, okay. Cool. That is fine. So oh yeah, I need to grab my box back, my crate. So we are all done here then. Okay. In that case, let's get inside. Oh, look at all them already. So that is obviously that tier 3 tree spreader. Look at how big they're already. Oh, they're a little bit longer and they'll be the full size. That is crazy how fast they grow. What is blue skies 7? So that is basically a breathable atmosphere, I believe, at that stage. When you hit that level, Rusty Nail, you should be able to be close to getting off of the planet. There we go. How much is left in there? Can I just grab the whole lot? Yes, I can. Good. That's going to make life a little bit easier. And let me grab you, because I'm going to need some of that later on. We'll grab some of that. So yeah, okay, so this area appears to be done for the minute. So let's head back to the base. So I've done locations basically 4, 3, 2, and partially 1. Now I don't know if there's anything else in the landing zone, the drop zone. So yeah, we'll have to take a little run over there and see what's going on, because there is that little tunnel area. I don't know, I'm guessing you need to power up somehow. But right now, let's get this dropped off. So we've got 3 redwoods. What I might do is share one on each of the other planets. I think that would be kind of nice, and it's a good oxygen boost there. There. Oh, I don't. Nope. Give me that back. Give me that back. Come on. Come here. There we go. He can stay in there for now because I do have one on display with his portfolio. Let's see. Oh, mutagen. I should grab some more mutagen. So algae, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put another one down, actually. I'm going to grab one of those. There. Algae. The 3 waters. And then we'll figure out what else we need. So I still have it up there, but the super alloy, the tier 2 fur, and a zeolite. Okay. Oh, I'm 1 short. Okay. Right. So there's that. I need some way of going faster in this place. It's too slow. Right. So tier 2. Where are you? Oh, there. 1, 2. A tree bark. Oh, nope. Tree bark, that corner. There. So a zeolite and a super alloy. Only one. Zeolite and Mr. Donby here. Oh, what am I doing? Zeolite, that one. Let me get that quickly. Have you followed the outer walls? Oh, yeah. That's a point. I didn't. Not in there anyway. I did everywhere else. There. Oh, yes. Good point, Mr. Farmarks. Okay, let me pop to location. So we've just been to location 4, wasn't it? Let's go to 2 for the minute. What's around here? No. 3. That's gonna be the top of the hill here. Oh yeah, that'll do. And we'll plonk down a spreader up here. So tier 3 spreader. There. So that should get them growing. So go back to tier 4. Now, see, Farmer Marks did mention that there is some hidden rooms. So what you might want to do is go around some of these walls just to check on them. Now, is it going to be these whole panels? Go far left out the rock wall. What? Do you mean out here? Go far left, outer rock wall. Let's see if I can get up here. Do you mean around the... Oh, I like these little panels. Can I have these solar panels? I want these solar panels. Come on. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where you mean. Come on. There we go. Far left. Did I go to the right? I did, didn't I? So the left would be all the way over here. See, we've got panels there. Anything there? Anything here? Is that the sort of thing we're looking for? Is it farm marks? Panels like that, yeah? Also, I do have the deconstruction active permanently. Ooh, we got some more panels here. Is any of them gonna highlight? Not seeing anything at the moment. I'll just go all the way around. We'll see. We'll see if we can find what Mr. Farmer Marks is going on about. The other base on the far right wall. Far rock. So obviously we're right there. We have this one here. So this one here. And this one there. So I've named these location 1. I think this is 2, 3, and 4. No, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, I should say. Yeah, which because oh, are you on about like up here sort of thing? I do know that there was a crash area up there or something. Let me grab some water and some food. There we go. I did find something up there. But yeah, not quite sure. Straight down. Let's see. So... behind location base 1. Obviously, you got this wall here, this wall there. So back here then, okay. Behind location 1 is basically where we want to go. Okay, okay. I've only done a little bit there, but okay. Gotcha. But look at them. Jeez, they are really shooting up. I like it. But yes. So go to location 1. We'll see if we can figure out what Mr. Farmer Marks is up to. Right, so yeah, obviously I've already been inside of here. I think I've got everything now. But while we're here, we will check things out. Just check. That we didn't miss anything. Yes, definitely been there. Oh, who's that? Mr. Dead Soul! There we go, is added. Right, I'm pretty sure I've now cleared all of this. Now, there's doors like this I haven't been able to access yet. But I'm pretty sure I now have everything in here anyway cleared out. So, Mr. Farmer Marks is on talking about... Are you on about the rock wall itself, Mr. Farmer Marks, I take it? And do I need to go further out? I don't know if I've been up this way yet, actually. Thinking about it. The other side of it. Where are we anyway? Well, over here? I think there's something right there in there. Looking at it. So, over here? Or I should say over here. So 1 or 2. In front of you. Here. So within this rocky area here, is there? The only thing is I have no idea what I'm looking for. I do know I have seen and found little caves around behind me. So behind me would be over here. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're on about. I don't know. Oh, that was a bit laggy. My goodness. Follow the wall. What, this wall? Or this one? 1 or 2? 1, 2. Okay, up, straight ahead or behind? Straight ahead or behind? Towards the moon or away? I'm hoping this way. Oh, look at that. We got some domes over here I haven't been to yet. I don't think. Okay. This direction, I guess. Okay. Let's see what we got. Anything we can collect up here? I'm not seeing anything to highlight yet. Hey, Ghost DK, how you doing, buddy? Let's turn that light out because it's too bright. Oh, here we go. Ooh. And thank you very much for the happy affiliate day anniversary thingy there. Much appreciated. Oh, come on. Please give me some bugs. I want some bugs. I like bugs in these places. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Tier 10 illumination, but that's not what I want. I want the creature. Nope. Anything else? Anything else around here? There's another. Oh. Ooh, a tier 3. Ooh, it's a variant. Okay. Can't get into them. And I think we're almost done up here. I'm not seeing anything else that can be picked up, so okay. Dang it. Okay. Right then, so is there anything else out the back here, just in case? Right then, so if we... Oh, look at that. A floating silicon. Let's come up and above. Let's see. Oh, there's a crate down there. Oh, yes. There's this little bit right there, little room. Is this the sort of thing you're on about there, Farmer Marks? I found quite a few of these little things. And thank you very much there, Rossi Nail, as well. Yeah. I've found a fair few of these around the map. Let's do this. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to pop you down. There. And we'll clear this little lot out. Anything that's left over, if I can fit it into my storage, I will. There we go, we'll have a little bit of that. I need to be careful because I'm starting to get a little bit low. There we go. Yeah, I think there's about 3, maybe 4 of these little hidden canyons or caves around the map that I've found already. And while I remember, where is... I'm sure I've seen a crate as well somewhere up here. Was it down that way, wasn't it? We'll come back to that in just a minute. Yep, there we go. Cool. And there's a blueprint. Not that I need them, but yeah, okay. Oh, right then. Let's empty a few of this lot out. And we'll take a little... Actually, we'll take a little... Oh, what's that over there? Piece of ice. I think we might take a little bit of a drive, actually, in this thing. And watch the drones. Remove bits as I'm going. But yes, I haven't upgraded the engine thing on this. I think it's only a tier 2 engine, I believe. But anywho, it is what it is. And by the way there, Mr. Ghost, thank you very much for the 3 stream streak. Much appreciated. There we go. Oh. Alrighty, let's drop some more of that into there. Oh, should I? Shouldn't I? I'll keep a couple on me. Just in case, because they do come in handy. There we go. Let's get rid of this little lot. There we are. There's a nice tier 2 engine there as well. Took a little drive around. See what else is out there hiding in the wilderness. But yeah, out of interest, for those who are playing Planet Crafter, how many have completed what is currently available? Apart from Farmer Marks. I know that we all know he has. Oh, is that another one? Or is that the same one I've just gone past about 100 times already? Or have I been in this one maybe? I don't know. Where the heck are we? There. I'm getting as bad as Dave. I get disorientated very quickly. Oh no, oh, look at this. 3 crates. 1, 2, 3. Oh. There we go, there we go, there we go, go. Any more for any more? Any more for any more in here? Does not look like it. Oh, yes, there is. Still 2 more there. Nice. I was kind of hoping for some traits, but oh, it is what it is. And there is another drop for Mr. Rusty Nail. My eyes are going all weird because it's getting dark in here. There he is. Oh, dang it. My light won't turn on. Just turn you off and back on. There we go. There we go. You're close with the last minute. This is something else I would love to be able to pick up. Is these little lights, because they would be kind of cool. But there you go. That is exactly like I was saying earlier. If you haven't got any inventory left, that is what's going to happen. The material that makes the crate will just drop on the ground. So yes. Mr. Don B here is close as well, is he? Oh. There we go. But yeah, this is one thing I do tend to do whenever I am going out and about. If I see a crate, I'm going to pick it all up. I don't care. If my storages are full, I want to pick up those materials. I really am terrible getting a selenium there. Any crates out and about up here, maybe? Not seeing anything there. But yes, I do like these little rooms. There we go. Let's head off down this way, maybe? Actually, I think I've come down from there. So, okie dokie, let's head to the original drop-off area. If we can get back to there from here, I'm pretty sure I can. Obviously, there is a cable ahead of me, so if I was to follow that, that should take us back to the base. Now, the reason I want to go back there is because obviously, I know Dombey here and Farmer Marks have both gotten on with this particular planet. Now, on the... Oh, let me get this crate first of all. There it is. I wanted to ask a question about something over there in the beginning area there. If I can get around to there, that would help. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It really is kind of cool seeing things coming together and plants starting to grow. The nice thing is, obviously, I am into breathable atmosphere, so yes. Hopefully we start getting some animals sorted out, so get some butterflies going, get some frogs going, fish going, stuff like that. And if I can drive... When you did the power, did you go back to the small... there is a room that opens after the power is on. I think so, Farmer Marks. Where the gondola is. Yeah, I think I did. But yeah, so the thing I'm curious about is this right here. Can you get into there, or is that just a dead end? I need water? I definitely do. Thank you, Farmer Marks. Yeah, can you actually physically get into here? It doesn't open? Oh, okay, that is cool. Good to know. So in that case, that is all done. That is all done. What I will do, just to check, so where the gondola is, so that is going to be location 3 for me. Let's jump over there and have a little look. So, do you mean in here? No. Because obviously the gondola is somewhere around here. Where were we? So that's going to be those. One is at the start. 2 is down the bottom of the gondola. I'm sure. Let me come down here a second. Because obviously you got this, which is the other end of the gondola. So that's going to be location 3. Is it this area? Do you mean? Yeah, okay. I've been in here. I don't think there's anything else. It might be inside the base itself, is it? I'm guessing then. I've got this room cleared already. I read that. Let's have a look. Yeah, because obviously you come in on the gondola from here, isn't it? And then you come down there. You got the room at the top there. Is that what you're on about? Or is it somewhere else I've missed? I can take a little wander. Oh, there! Yes! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Oh, wow! Oh, I shouldn't have shown this, should I? Should not have shown this. Mr. Dave will be coming over this way ASAP. Right, okay. I need to get the truck unloaded, so let's get that brought back here. So then the drones, oops, are not going too far away. We'll get this lot unloaded. God, look at all those Blazar quartz. Oh my goodness. That was a heck of a lot. I don't think I'm going to need any of these anymore. We'll get rid of that. What I will do, just in case... Yeah, spoilers. Let me grab a water, top that up. We'll grab a food, top that up. Okay, that was... Oh, cruds. 2. Wow, holy smokes. I was not expecting that lot. Yes. Okay. I remember now, because I remember it being disabled because of no power. One thing I have noticed as well, sometimes they'll have this as a display. Oh, I know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's all them around there. I'll have that for definite. But yeah, I've noticed in some places, they'll actually have this as a storage that you can deconstruct. Oh, hello again, that's the third one of him. And yeah, you can actually use it later on yourself when you use it as a break it as a blueprint, as it were. If I come down here, right there, look, see? A safety vault. I've got it as well. I can't remember where I found it, but I'm sure it was on one of the crash sites. I didn't realize it as well. Same with the fridges. Obviously, you got all those fridges in some of the bases. I didn't realize that you could deconstruct some of those things. I went through the other day and found a whole crap ton of stuff, and it's like, oh my goodness. Alright, we'll shove all that in there for the minute. Oh. Should we give him a friend to play with? There we go. We've actually got 3 of these guys now. But yeah, all you need is a super alloy rod for those other storages. And did I drop that food? I probably did. Oh well. Bugger it. Oh, saying that, I can take that one with me. Give me that. You got them, but not the store. Okay. 2. But yes. Maybe I can't remember where it was. I'm sure I've had it for at least since Humble. I'm sure somewhere on Humble, maybe one of the crash sites had it. Anything else in here? I think that's it for there. Yeah, it would have been Humble because I'm pretty sure when I was setting up some storages, I was using that, so it would have been quite early on. Right, I think... See this door? I want this open up. Come on. I don't think there was any others in here, was there? Got that. Oh, wow. Ooh. If only that was actually working from... Oh, my points and such. But that is kind of cool. That is very, very cool. Yes, I've been in there. Okay, I think we've now covered everything. Oh, is it through the one of the portals, is it? Okay, that might have been it then. But yeah, it's kind of cool. One super alloy rod. And if you haven't seen it, let's come out here a sec, just to show it off. And click on that, do that. And capacity-wise, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 6. So it's a not bad size, but yes. But you can deconstruct and create your own if you want to. But anyway, let's shove that away. Another one of those. I think that's the third or the fourth one now that I've got that poster. It's like, come on, really? Yeah, see, I've got one right there. I got another one right there. And another one. Actually, I'm going to take them and put them onto one of the other planets along with one of these guys. There we go. So, kinda crazy. Oh, that's point. Those can go in their own storage along with that one. There we go. There. I want to get some mannequins set up to store some of them. Then I'll probably end up just selling the rest. So yes, come back to the storage ever so often, and you'll get more blue crystals. Really? What, those storages that were just out a minute ago? That is kind of cool. Oh. That is really cool. So yeah, so what Mr. Farmer Marks is saying... So if you come down to this base right here, the one with all the drills, if you go inside, go to the left, down the ladder, and then in here, so this storage right here, from the sounds of it, will start refilling with blue crystals. Just got to come back regularly. So that's kind of cool. That is very, very cool. I'll have to keep an eye on and see if that does or not. So, yes. It's a Blazar crystal drill facility. So, that is really cool. Yes, indeed. I'm going to keep an eye on it, see how often it refills. And I'm sure Don will be going back there just to check that out as well. But anyway, guys, with that being said, I am going to call it there for today. Actually, one thing I'm going to do, if I can get up there, I'm going to take a little ride on the gondola before we go. But yes, unfortunately, I do need to jump off. There we go. We'll come up here. And yes, we are going to take it off and go see who else is out there in just a sec. There we go. Obviously, I figured out that unlocks when you add the power into there. So, yeah. Gondola, I think, was through here. There we go. So this is very, very cool. I like this little gondola. We can open up the door and look. High flying a door. With that being said, guys, yeah, I'm going to call it there for today. So, who is out there in the world of Twitch? I have no idea. So let's bring up Twitch and have a little look. But yes, I like this little gondola. But there's... Oh, one thing I will say is all these little landing platform areas underneath. Oh, man, there's so much stuff in just those little bays. And yes, I did get a few frogs in here as well, yes. Frog eggs. They are at the base. Oh, excuse me. But yeah. Oh, come on, I want to go up there. Come on, let me up there. Safety. There we go. But yes, I like the little gondola. I want one of my own. Well, look, there we go. There's my base right there. Look at that. It's a little thing compared to this. But anyway, let's see. Let me go over to the editing screen and say a big, huge thank you to all you guys for coming out today. Much appreciated. Obviously, next week we will be back on the farm. Carrying on with the last part of the harvesting. Oh, it just seems to be going on and on and on. But yeah, I'm going to be carrying on with this over the weekend now. See what other bits is unlocked along the way that I've missed. But anyway, a big huge thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. So I do see that Mr. Wheels 24/7 looks like he may have recently gone live. He's doing some professional fishing game. Depending on how well his internet's doing, but he has been going for an hour already. Let me pause my game there before I go any further and die. I think we'll go over there and see what he's up to today. But for you guys over on YouTube, a big huge thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. I will see you back on the farm on Monday. Same time, same place as usual. Till then, have a great weekend and bye for now.